What's up tout le monde? Bienvenue au watch-along du IGN Awesome Indies qu'on regarde en live sur Twitch, sur ma chaîne Twitch au twitch.tv/sp0kn, sp0kn. Donc on va regarder l'Awesome Indies ensemble de IGN. Ça roule pendant... Wow, ça pop sur mon agenda en même temps. Ça roule de 2h30 à 4h, suivi par le Future Game Show. Et Acheris qui vous dit bonjour sur YouTube. Est-ce que ça commence? Ouais, ça commence. Let's go!
From the legendary studio that changed strategy and tactics games forever comes Marvel's Midnight Suns, a new tactical RPG set in the darker side of the Marvel universe where you'll get to team up with and live among Marvel legends as the Hunter, an all-new original hero brought back to life to fight demons from the underworld. Let's take a look at the trailer.
Ça, on l'a vu hier au Opening Night Live. Oh my god, c'était à 2h30? Jesus fucking Christ. J'avais 2 heures dans mon agenda. Est-ce que c'est... Oui. C'est sûrement 2h30? Ah, mais il est 2h30. Ok. Weird. C'est bien ça. Live stream Awesome Indies Show. Ok. Le monde sont pas contents là. Alright, c'est bien ça. And tonight, take my hand, up the land. Exit night. We're off the never land. J'ai hâte d'avoir du gameplay de ça, puis c'est un tactique RPG. C'est à cause, ça dit-tu advertisement en haut parce que genre ça fait partie de la. C'est vraiment une pub. Oh my god! Je vais sign up pour avoir le skill. Awkward freeze. Oui. Okay. Awesome Indies.
Independent studios are like the research and development wing of video games, the true frontier of interactive media. With smaller budgets and big hearts, indie pioneers are able to take risks the AAA developers just can't justify. And every once in a while, they land on an idea that changes the industry. Who knows? Maybe one of the independent games we've got on deck today could be the next Among Us, Minecraft, or I don't even know what. That's what's so exciting! So stay tuned for exclusive review trailers, gameplay breakdowns, and all the indie we can muster at an epic Venice Beach Day.
Ouais, la vidéo, il y a comme...
The Gamescom Awesome Indies Showcase starts right now.
Je vais augmenter ça un peu en effet. Mais quand le monde parle, j'aime mieux le mettre plus bas parce que si je parle par-dessus, là, on va juste entendre les deux voix puis on va mal entendre ce que je vais dire. Mais si c'est juste des trailers, je monte le son un peu. Spiritfarer 2? Oh, Jesus Christ. Plus ça avance, moins c'est clair, c'est un jeu de quoi. Asphemous? Blasphemous, oh my god. Ok.
Surgim, pater retortus, orationem nostram, facut fronsi in nomine culpabilissi, convertur nobis.
On écoute juste ton stream pour les trailers et ta voix et voir ta face en même temps. Comme l'expression dit, sois beau et tais-toi. Ouais, c'est comme pour rendre gameplay, hein. 2. C'est-tu pour Blasphemous 2? Who knows? Ah, I guess we.
Oh, hi there. Michael Swain here on behalf of IGN and Gamescom's Awesome Indies Showcase. I'm standing here on historic Venice Beach, California with my new buddy, Kieran, who just saw the same world premiere trailer you did. So, Kieran, in 30 seconds or less, what do you think Blasphemous Wounds of Eventide is all about?
Not exactly sure. Pretty ambiguous from the trailer, but definitely some cool mythological narratives, cool animation style. Super excited for the demons that this woman defeats. I don't know, we're fired up. Yeah.
How do you think the game ends, if you had to take a wild guess?
I feel like that badass woman beats that demon up, something like that. It kills the monster.
You know what? Close enough. Let's get out of here. Welcome to our beach day and welcome to Awesome Indies. We decided on Venice Beach because it's known for attracting different vibes from all over the world. And that's exactly what indie gaming is all about. Remember, you can dive even deeper into many of our featured games at the Indie Arena booth. Check that out over at now.gamescom.global. Now, let's get wet. Yes, as surely as the waves crash into the shore, Gamescom has returned yet again for 2021 with tons of exciting reveals, announcements, developer interviews, and trailers aplenty. To catch up on anything you missed, make sure to head to now.gamescom.global, where you can even join the community in an epic, real prizes-winning quest to keep gaming from being plunged back into the dark ages over at now.gamescom.global/epics with an X.
Epics.
To stay
Jesus
abreast of
Christ.
everything coming up,
Ça va être
check
cringe.
out a full Gamescom schedule over at IGN. Now, speaking of oceans, our next indie game is a serene sailing title and the follow-up to 2018's hit, Far Lone Sails. Let's check it out!
Ok.
Hi, I'm Don Schmocke.
Je connais juste le nom de ce jeu-là, mais j'ai aucune idée
Today
c'est
at
quoi.
Awesome Indies with IGN, we'll be exploring the gameplay design of Far Changing Tides, the next adventure in the Far universe. While most of the game takes place on the ship, you'll need to get your feet wet at points. Today we're looking at how the furnace and engine play a key part in your exploration.
Ça a l'air quand même nice. Je connais le nom faire
Gameplay is built around learning
Lone
new skills and
Shores.
abilities of the vessel, but the player will first get introduced to them in a puzzle area. Something
Mais
that you instantly recognize.
j'ai jamais vu de gameplay
Designed these
du
puzzles
premier.
to become gradually more complex over time, with new features and steps to completion as you unlock later and bigger upgrades.
C'est quand même cute. En même temps d'être un peu post-apocalyptique.
In Lone Sails, we brought players outside of the land vehicle, the locomotive, on a few occasions. With changing
Un
tides,
jeu de
we built
puzzle,
a
je
more
sais pas, hein.
complex, much larger ship with new features and wanted puzzles to reflect that, while also teaching players the skills they need.
Non, je pense pas que c'est pour moi. On a fait juste de ça vite vite là.
When designing our puzzles, we always ask, what
Ouais,
do we
ça a
want
l'air
the
être un jeu
players
de
to
puzzle.
experience, and what do they have to learn? How can they have a strong connection and dependency to the ship abilities?
Qu'est-ce qu'on veut que les joueurs
In
ressentent?
this area, the
De la
physics is
frustration.
introduced, which is one of the more complex features in the game, so we had to teach each mechanic separately until they finally come together in the train.
Ah là, c'est quoi? Là, c'est un train au lieu d'être un bateau, genre? En tout cas, c'est pas mon genre de jeu, ça va trop vite pour moi. Il va très vite le train. C'est un TGV japonais. Mais là, vite de même, honnêtement, ça a l'air vraiment boring là, comme jeu. Là. Je sais pas pourquoi ils montrent cette séquence-là. Si ça, c'est ce que tu as à montrer de ton jeu, honnêtement, ça donne pas vraiment le goût. Là. Ça a l'air d'être un jeu de vibe, par exemple. Là. Si tu vibes avec ce genre-là. Les environnements me font un peu penser à Inside. Comme... Ça ressemble pas vraiment, mais on dirait que le vibe et les couleurs. En fait, je pense que c'est la palette de
We
couleurs.
wanted the puzzle areas to feel important to the far world, so we also tease parts of the story for players to learn and to find little secrets.
Ouais, ça me fait bailler cette histoire.
This is just a small piece of a much larger experience, a whole new part of the Far universe. We'll be revealing more exciting new things later today, so keep an eye out and we'll see you at launch in early 2022.
Ok. Un beau X à côté de celle-là.
Where there's people, there's crime. Crime makes people lose their nerve. But all it takes is a couple tricks. Having your back against a wall, call Lottie. When things heat up, she keeps it cool.
Oh god.
If there's any way around, she'll find it.
Ah, je pense que j'ai déjà vu du gameplay de ça. Ou du 1 peut-être.
Swift motion. What results? She's your girl. Slaughterhouse, you say? I got a guy for that too.
Je pense que le but c'est juste de nettoyer les scènes de crime.
You know what wise guys call him? He's earned the name. Al has his own style, see?
On dirait que c'est pas le jeu que j'avais vu.
Bit eccentric, I admit.
On dirait que c'est pas le jeu que j'avais vu, mais
Effective.
le concept est semblable.
He can get a little unhinged,
Oh mon dieu.
but well, it's nothing like it used to be. We licked him into shape. Whenever someone asks me if a little crazy gets a job done, I say, you betcha. Aaron, the computer jock. The odd one out in our lineup. It don't make any sense, right? Wrong. The thing is, when people look at her, they see just a kid. Someone unimportant, blending in with the crowd. Screaming for attention, but worthy of none. They don't see the threat. Lives erased with just a couple of clicks. She's what comes next. A cleaner of a different breed. She operates high-tech stuff I can barely She operates high-tech stuff I can barely comprehend. All in all, maybe she is a viper. That's what I do. I clean up murder scenes. Whatever the mess you make, I've seen it before. Crime makes people lose their nerve. Unnerved people do stupid things. Stupid things get them in trouble. That's where I come in. There are a few rules to make it in this line of work. Move without sound. Clean without emotion.
Oh my god, la
Disappear
trail de
without
ça.
a trace. Pace yourself. The dance-off begins.
Regarde, il glissait-tu dans le sang?
Out of mind. It's really that simple. I'm Bob Leader. I solve problems.
Serial Killer, je pense que c'était ça que j'avais vu. Mais
No, sire. I'm struggling to find the
laissez mi-chaud mi-froid le trailer. Hein.
AI. To spit on your creators and then
Tu nettoies la scène de crime en rajoutant des morts. Ouais, c'est ça, on dirait.
planet.
Tu vois, la Latina, le Psycho, le Viper et Bob. Bob, c'est le best.
Machine sighted, sire. Preparing to engage.
Oh. Tactical RPG. J'ai-tu manqué le titre du jeu au début? J'ai comme regardé, j'ai l'impression qu'ils l'ont peut-être montré.
They bore into the heart of Sheol. They drink its blood to power their machines. Feel its cries in your marrow. Retrieve the hand. Leave none alive. Spill blood for the god below.
Cantata. Il y a un certain vibe que tu peux aimer, mais pas pour moi. Mais ça a l'air quand même assez original.
Meet Squadron 51,
New Tech Slayer.
a rebel alliance formed by highly skilled pilots that are willing to give their lives to save
C'est un shoot 'em up, genre
of dreadful imperialist age.
réaliste, on dirait.
Flying saucers have invaded our planet. The whole world is under attack.
What the fuck?
Fear not. I repeat, fear not.
Oh my god.
Please make way for Squadron 51. Are you ready? You'll still have to wait.
Je suis pas un fan de shoot 'em up, mais ça a l'air ça a l'air vraiment nice.
But beware, Squadron 51 prologue will soon be available.
Juste à cause
Three levels of marvelous excitement
Squadron
will
51?
be there waiting for you.
Será uma longa noite, senhores.
Enlist now and be a part of Squadron 51. Without you, our planet is unfortunately doomed.
Et tu dis fortunately, dude. Juste le style graphique, je trouve ça nice. Ah, c'est Gan Tata?
Wow, that was
Les nouveaux graphiques de la PS5, ouais.
Meets all those UFO videos the Navy just declassified. Love it. Although,
Gan
yeah,
Tata.
me, all this UFO UAP stuff is complete nonsense. Probably just a deflating weather balloon. Anyhow, our next game is one I'm especially excited for. It's got swordplay, cyberpunk, and side-scrollers. The 3 S's of games that I get especially excited for. Let's see what Loopmancer has in store.
Detective, you may not know me yet. I want to play a game with you.
Whoa. Wow.
Do you think death is the ultimate relief? Your life and death are just part of my plan.
On dirait que c'est une série de jeux qui sont vraiment pas mon style de jeu, mais qu'à chaque fois je suis comme, c'est pas mon style de jeu, mais pour ceux qui aiment ça, le jeu a l'air quand même nice. Je sais que c'est pas mon style, mais je pensais que le 2D platform c'était pas ton genre. Non, non, c'est ça, c'est ouais, non, c'est pas mon genre. Mais le jeu a l'air nice pareil pour ceux qui aiment ce style-là. Ça a plus l'air d'un jeu comme un fighting game. Loopmancer.
Come on now, that looked pretty rad. Or, if Loopmancer's not your cup of roguelike, stick around because the Awesome Indie Showcase will be right back after a quick break with 7 more meaty indie trailers fit for a beach day barbecue. Oh!
Jesus
Whoa.
Christ.
That's alright. Oh, no worries. I got it. Our bad. We should move. Let's move off the court.
Gamescom 2021 is presented by USAA Insurance.
Tu vas avoir une pause.
From the creators of Plan Turismo, Leaf of Legends, and Pinecraft. Released in 2020, Expansion Pack 2021, launch soon. Gamescom Forest, not a game, but a game-changing project. Thousands of trees were donated by the best community in the world because we need oxygen even more than a good Wi-Fi signal. Save a bee, plant a tree. Let's grow. The Gamescom Forest.
From breaking news and exclusives, never-before-seen looks at movies and games, to reviews, let's plays, and live streams, IGN brings you all the coverage you need, no matter where you are. Whether you're on IGN.com, the IGN app, YouTube, Facebook, or Snapchat, we've always got you covered.
If you're not following IGN on social media, what are you waiting for? We're constantly updating our feeds to bring you the latest news, gameplay, custom original content, the best user-generated videos and art, memes, and a whole lot more. Be part of the conversation throughout the year. Follow IGN on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and Snapchat.
Hey, je me cherchais de la merch de jeux vidéo. Ah, c'est le IGN Store. Store.ign. Mais ça va être en US avec trop de shipping.
Gamescom 2021 is presented by Pluto TV, free to watch.
Pluto TV.
And stay down!
The fuck?
Oh, hi there. Michael Swain still here for the Gamescom Awesome Indies Showcase, the premier place to get exclusive first looks
Man, il a l'air à
at
faire
indie
chaud
gaming
là.
on the horizon. I'm sorry about that. I just had to show a volleyball who's boss. Anyway, before we start grilling up some fresh trailers, shout out to Gamescom Forest, an ongoing donation drive to help keep the planet green, and the Gamescom Indie Arena booth, keeping the spirit of independent gaming alive. Plus, if you want to get your hands on some Gamescom merch, head over to gamescomware.com. Remember, you can find out more about all this good stuff over at now.gamescom.global.
Ooh, the black on black is
make
nice.
the most of your Gamescom experience. Gamescom. Gamescom, Gamescom. Gamescom! Gamescom. Coming up next, our spooky block. 4 indie games designed to give you the heebies, if not, in fact, the jeebies to boot. Yes, it's truly scary stuff. Not very beach day appropriate, I guess, but if you've ever been to Venice Beach in the middle of the night, you know what we're talking about. Speaking of lightlessness, let's kick the block off with There Is No Light.
I always wanted to be your loyal servant.
Tu meurs de chaud chez vous. Moi, il fait 22.9. Fait que je suis bien.
I believed that you would protect me.
Là, t'es à 23, je suis bien.
But you took everything from me. So take my faith back.
Le gameplay a l'air vraiment similaire à Hyper Light Drifter. Non, c'est pas vraiment dans le genre que j'aime non plus. There is no light. À partage, je joue pas beaucoup à l'Indies en général. Là, je dis ça, puis on joue juste à ça sur mon Twitch en ce moment, mais... Ah, sarcasme, ok. Damn. Première guerre mondiale, ouais.
Ils arrivent! Descendez! Descendez! Ils sont dans notre tranchée!
Oh damn.
Soyez prêts!
What the fuck? Ça reste des zombies. Ouh! Oh my god. Ouh! C'est quoi, man? C'est un mutant, là, l'ennemi? Ah ouais, tu précommandes ça, Chéris? Est-ce qu'il va y avoir les gaz? J'imagine. Les gaz brutales, ouais, j'imagine. Conscript. Wishlist now, Asherist. What are you buying, poilu? What the fuck? Un petit aspect genre RPG. Oh shit.
In a spooky manner, follow Emma and Fenton, a magic tandem, using light and shadows, looking for Thomas Kane, the missing son of famous magicians. In tandem,
les poilus, c'est le surnom des soldats français au front, puisque c'est pousser la barbe. Ah.
Shadows with the lantern, so Fenton can walk on them and reach the crystal. Shadows can be created in many ways, as each chapter offers fun new ways to solve puzzles.
Damn.
And of course, Emma and Fenton working together is the only way to progress. Many challenges and dangers await our
nice concept.
And their progress will be complicated by strange enemies. They will also be faced with puzzles requiring speed and dexterity. At the end of each chapter, they will use everything they have learned to contend with a massive, horrifying creature.
Oh
Emma
god, no.
Have to travel to 5 bizarre areas of the mansion to find out more about Thomas's disappearance. Will you find Thomas Kane and solve the mystery?
Aïe. Un autre jeu tellement fait pour moi.
I'm the developer, and my game Terrorbane is so perfect you don't actually need to see it. So this trailer is over. We're done here. Bye.
Too much sword. What the fuck? Oh wow. Ça a l'air vraiment original.
Okay, there's still a few bugs in here, but why don't you take a different path? Don't worry, guys. I'll fix everything with the day one patch.
Damn. Ça a l'air vraiment original. Switch et Steam. Oui, je viens d'aller voir le trailer de Conscript sur Steam et la première vidéo, tu vois les tranchées remplies de gaz jaune et tu entends les soldats crier « Mettez vos masques ». Ah, nice.
You're all right, Terrorbane. Next up, I hope you took your rabies shot because it's time for some vicious-ass animal action. It's our zoological block. Take it away, you misshapen freaks of nature.
What the fuck? Oh my god, c'est quoi ça déjà? C'est-tu Happy Tree Friend?
about it. This is the Crackhead Show.
The Crackhead Show.
The champions are on their way to the arena. A quick recap for our fans. The rules are super simple.
4-player
All
roguelike.
the animals can shoot only while standing still. Victory is secondary to becoming famous. Gain likes to enter next episodes. In our show, we want the heroes to milk their popularity. Shoot, loot, and fight your dude. You are watching this live thanks to our great sponsors who provide many tools of destruction. In our show, we never jump the shark. Unless we need to revive a companion. In other words,
Là, tu des couilles en dessous de. What the fuck?
Defeat bosses in all the seasons and become a legendary celebrity.
Okay.
From the sun, they gave shade. From the wind, they gave shelter. They filtered the water, kept the soil from washing away. They gave us life, but between two trees. Now the trees are so far from each other. I am Vavzez, teller of the 13th caravan of the Macabre, the only one still living. As it was for the 12 before us, our mission was to plant a new tree, to serve as a city for climatic refugees. We joined the many who failed in their task. May our experience serve you well, for it is now you, the 14th caravan, who are tasked with continuing the work of the Macabre. Escort your botanist to the ends of the world.
Fuck, tellement lent,
The
regarde.
caravan that follows you may go even further and continue our quest for knowledge that will one day allow the 15th, the 16th, the 100th to repair the ancient folly that made this world hostile to life.
Mon Dieu. C'est quand même un nice design la map. Combat, ça a l'air weird. Sandwalkers. Ça m'appelle pas vraiment, mais ça m'intrigue par contre. Jesus Christ, c'était bright ça? Je pense ça, est-ce que tu aimes les jeux de cartes dans le genre de Slay the Spire, genre les jeux vidéo de cartes, genre Slay the Spire, je sais pas c'est quoi. J'ai pas vu c'était quoi cette affaire là.
Has to take a short break to recover from severe maulings, but when we return, we'll show off the worst park job in Venice Beach. Stay tuned.
Gamescom 2021 is presented by USAA Insurance.
J'ai pas vu le nom du titre. J'ai marqué Puzzle Game avec une souris rouge. Non, je connais pas Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire. En même temps, je suis comme vraiment pas un fan de jeux de cartes là, fait que... suis en train de regarder les images, by the way. Ok, ouais, je vois le genre.
Breaking news and exclusives, never before seen looks at movies and games, to reviews, let's plays, and live streams. IGN brings you.
Si tu vas le connaître prochainement, je vais te
no
l'acheter.
matter where you are. Whether you're on IGN.com, the IGN app, YouTube, Facebook,
Ça a pas l'air mon
Snapchat,
genre, en effet.
we've always got you covered.
Competition brings out the best.
Ça me fait penser. Oh shit. ça me fait penser. Quand je vais design mes nouveaux emotes, ça va être des petits. Ça risque d'être des petits robots. Là, je suis en train de me dire, il faudrait trouver un nom à ce robot-là, puis ça vienne de la mascotte. On pourrait l'appeler sp0kn. Des petits robots que tu as plagiés. Ok, parfait. Ouais, non, je parle pas d'Astrobot. Ça va être un petit robot cute du style Astrobot, là, mais ça sera pas Astrobot. Ça sera pas Astrobot, ça va être Astro-Robot. Astro-Robot! Pourquoi un robot? Y a pas de raison particulière, honnêtement. J'ai juste commencé là-dessus, sur cette tangente-là, puis that's it. Je suis pas un fan de robots ou whatever, mais...
Looking for the worst parked car we can find. Now, ideally, we want to find cars, you know, the basics. Flipped over, stacked on top of one another.
This guy's over the line gratuitously.
Oh, this Trekkie, that's true. Over the line in more directions than one. Get a circle around this guy. I think this is our winner.
Oof.
Can we see clearly?
Ouf.
Clearly,
Il prend 4 parking.
in more directions than one. If this car were bowling, it would score a 0. Walter, played ably by John Goodman, would put a gun to its head and say mark it 0, because clearly, as you can tell, it is over the line. So, Anonymous Ram 1500, congratulations. You are the winner of the worst park job on this, the day of the Awesome Indies showcase. Coming up next, appropriately enough, you suck at parking.
C'est presque pas gênant.
All the fun of parking badly, but with none of the judgment. Let's check it out.
Ah, ça va être un jeu. Oh shit. What the fuck? C'est un jeu qu'il faut que tu park à peu près. Park your car. Obstacles. Oh god. Ça a l'air quand même nice ça. You suck at parking. Alright. Alright.
That was You Suck at Parking, an Indie Arena Booth featured game, and as good a reason as any to hit you with a block of realness. You sick of fantasy? Tired of sci-fi? Here are 4 indie games that take place IRL and make no apologies about it. Let's get real with The Amazing American Circus, City Block Builder, Roots of Pacha, and Townscaper.
Hard work. That's what America in the 19th century was all about. Poor farmers, tough men and women sweating in the factories to earn a better future. But from that sad melody emerged another song, the exotic music of the circus, bringing magic and excitement that lit the darkness of an everyday life. Once upon a time, during that marvelous era, a young drifter learned about the death of his good-for-nothing father. Soon, he also found out that he'd inherited from his old man two things: a rundown circus and a dream to make it great. He knew that the president was organizing a circus competition. Now that sounded like a place to be, and an adventure worth a try.
Ça va être un jeu de gestion de cirque?
The young ringmaster hired a troupe of exotic artists, illusionists, clowns, strongmen. He had to be ready for any type of audience, be it poor miners, scary bandits, or even whimsical elegant ladies, or ghosts, or Bigfoot. Just about anything that the US of A could offer. Even sharpshooting Buffalo Bill and Annie Oakley, or genius inventors like Henry Ford and Nikola Tesla. Everyone wanted to visit the circus. He had to cross the whole continent, all for the sake of getting to the East Coast on time for performing in front of President Roosevelt and his royal guest, Her Majesty Queen Victoria. All that to snatch from P.T. Barnum the title of the greatest showman on earth, and to win a gig across Europe. You know what? The lucky bastard did it. Or didn't. After all,
Peux tu voir du gameplay?
it's just a fairy tale. One that America is full of. So maybe you should try to find out for yourself what really happened in that story. In the story of the amazing American circus.
Le jeu sort dans même pas un mois, puis ils ont même pas montré de gameplay, genre. Ça avait l'air quand même nice, la prémisse, mais c'est un jeu de quoi? Kentwood. Je viens de lire qu'ils vont renommer McCree dans Overwatch. Ah ouais? À cause que c'était le... C'était le directeur louche, là, ou une affaire de même, là. Ah, tu designs même l'intérieur. Parce que son nom provenait d'un game dev qui vient d'être licencié suite à son controverse sexuelle. Ouais, c'est ça. Ça, je pensais. Là, c'est genre les Sims, ça? City Block Builder. Ah, c'est juste un bloc, genre. Oh man, ça... C'est, hein? Le framerate, il en mange une claque. L'idée est bonne, mais l'esthétique est pas incroyable. Roots of Pasha.
I'm Timo. And I'm Johnny. We are the founding brothers of Soda Den, the developers making Roots of Pacha.
Roots of Pacha is a cozy game about being the first person to form and develop the ideas that shape humanity.
You play as a member of the clan living in the land between two rivers.
Set in a fictional world, but inspired by our own, we set out to make a co-op game we could play together even though we are miles apart.
We started by imagining our prehistoric selves, looking at fire and asking how we could make it, and then realized that concepts and ideas are the foundations.
Mais c'est con, le nom McCree est devenu culte, tout le monde connaît le nom du personnage, et probablement que personne connaît le dev. Ouais. J'avais entendu parler de ça en plus, puis on dirait qu'il est pissé sur l'arbre. J'avais entendu parler de ça en plus, puis j'étais comme mitigé à genre. Au pire, enlève le Jesse, genre. Toute mention de Jesse, puis garde juste McCree. Mais
Every new
en tout cas.
material we found sparked ideas that turned into better tools. We found ourselves with a surplus of food, so we created new ways to process and store it for the colder seasons.
Our villages grew because we worked together, and as we cooperated, we began to reach heights that never seemed possible before.
Ça a l'air cute, ça, quand même.
Our lives became enriched with music, and the stories we passed down for generations.
And we reached a point where we could create, not just for survival, but to live to our fullest.
Roots of Pacha asks what it means to be an early human, and how our choices brought us to where we are today.
Ok. On voit des jeux plus, plus de gestion, puis on ça m'appelle un peu plus. Town Scraper. J'ai pas vu ça récemment. Où ça j'ai vu ça? J'ai vu ça, me semble, tantôt. Ah, on a vu ça sur le channel de Sony, de PlayStation. Il y avait un trailer. C'est cute, mais comme c'est quoi le jeu? A town building toy. Okay.
You just saw trailers for a roguelike CCG about the circus, a city management game, a caveman simulator, and a quaint village building toy. And hey, if Townscaper piqued your interest, it's available on the Nintendo Switch as of 10 minutes ago. Nice. Coming up, in case your taste is a bit more fantastical, we've got a whole mess of wacky sci-fi robot games right after the break, so stick around. It's gonna be spectacular.
Jesus Christ.
Gamescom 2021 is presented by USAA Insurance.
Not only is IGN the world's biggest media brand for games and entertainment, but we also have a team of some of the world's biggest fans of your favorite franchises. From breaking news and exclusives, never-before-seen looks at movies and games, to reviews, let's plays, and live streams, IGN brings you all the coverage you need, no matter where you are. Whether you're on IGN.com, the IGN app,
hey! 8bits, what's up? Je pense que la majorité du monde qui jouait... Attends, ben c'est ça, hein? Je pense que la majorité du monde qui jouait à Overwatch depuis longtemps savait que McCree était basé sur un dev. Je savais pas qu'il avait un lien dans la problématique de Blizz. Ils ont bien fait de le changer. Moi je le savais pas, comme... Ils ont bien fait... Ouais. Ils ont bien fait de le changer. Tout dépendant... Tu sais, qui le savait, qui le savait pas. Moi, je le savais pas personnellement. C'est sûr qu'il y a du monde qui le savait. Comme, évidemment, tu veux pas encourager ça. Même si on dirait que Blizzard, il encourage ça, en tout cas. C'est totalement répandu dans leur entreprise. Mais, tu sais, tu veux pas encourager ça. Mais en même temps... Tu sais, ils ont pu faire exprès de choisir un nom de dev qui avait des allégations. Je sais pas c'est quoi les allégations contre lui, là, mais bref. Mais bon, si. Je connais pas toute l'histoire de tout ça, fait que si ça mérite de changer le nom de McCree, go for it, là. Ok, ouais, bon, si c'était assez public. Il le savait pas encore, mais c'était basé sur lui, ouais. By the way, ça n'est qu'un nom, on s'en fout un peu finalement. Hein. sais, le monde va peut-être continuer à l'appeler McCree entre eux autres jusqu'à ce que ça meure puis que le monde commence à utiliser son nouveau nom, whatever it is. Ils ont-tu annoncé c'était quoi son nouveau nom? J'imagine que non, là, mais... Ouais, c'est ça. Moi aussi, personnellement, j'en ai rien à chier qu'il garde ou qu'il change. Mais en effet, c'est un bon move quand même.
Speaking of global, wow, that's kind of a stretch. Everyone in the world loves robots. Doing the robot, talking like a robot, navigating your robot through an ever-changing slalom of enemies and traps. So let's take a peek at 4 indies with a taste for steel. God damn it! Son of a... Why does this keep happening? Yeah, I got it.
Hi, Chris from the 30XX team here. This is
Ouais,
Fires of Industry.
ça leur fait probablement chier de changer son nom, mais ils veulent faire la bonne chose, là. Comme Activision et Blizzard vont pas genre mourir à cause de ça, mais ils veulent faire le mieux possible pour pas trop perdre. Je pense que c'est des gros vibes de Megaman, ça, on s'entend.
Try Nina's new jagged bolt, which bends in midair and adds homing capabilities to her other powers. Master Ace's devastating Ryusei ground smash to pulverize foes in style.
Whew.
You don't have to face Dustria's new challenges alone. Fires of Industry adds repros to 30XX, floating friends you can find that'll help out in battle and open up fresh new build options.
Support your life decision.
Lil Hoot here charges up a tornado attack whenever you yourself use a power, and Reboot juices up as you defend against attacks, building into a devastating laser. Find them all and see how they can help you out. This is 30XX's first major content update, but we've been hard at work on the game since its early access launch 6 months ago. In that time, we've more than tripled the number of items and weapons to get equipped with in each run, added wild prototype bogs that flip the run on its head, added daily challenges so you can test your mettle against 30XX's best, and greatly improved online play stability. Of course, there's still so much more to come. 30XX's Fires of Industry update is available now on Steam Early Access.
Hey, ça fait rien pour moi ce jeu-là. Là. Zéro mon genre.
Beginning final tests before launch.
Movement functionality works fine.
Pac-Man s'est popularisé en Amérique et c'est devenu Pac-Man. Ouais. Tu sais, à un moment donné, il faut penser à ça, un personnage culte. C'est pas Mario Bros encore, c'est vrai. T'sais, il va être reconnu pareil. Le monde qui joue savent qu'il s'appelle McCree. Mais genre, tu sais, ils vont pas changer sa face puis son branding pis le fait qu'il est un cowboy, là. Le style artistique est vraiment nice, ce jeu.
Very important job to do. I'm counting on you.
Huh. Time loader. Ouais, ça fait un peu Wally. Hey, Achérie ressemble à un jeu de cartes. What the fuck? C'est moi, des fois ils sont contre toi, des fois ils se battent entre eux autres. Jupiter Moose. Moose. Mecha. Mecha. C'est que j'écris pas assez souvent. Je vais être capable de me le lire tantôt. Pas sûr. Zephon? Huh. On peut pas montrer grand chose. Ouais, c'est un move pour faire taire les gens qui chialent, c'est sûr. Là. Je pense pas que ça leur fasse tant plaisir de le changer.
Our next game is not. In fact, it's been under wraps for a while now, so I only know it as Project Ricky. Could it be a Ricky Gervais simulator? A game about mixing the perfect lime Ricky? I don't know. All I know for sure is, oh, basketballs now? That's it. I'm walking. We're moving. It's a company move, people. That means you grab your shit and you walk with me.
D'ailleurs, en parlant d'un... Ça m'a fait penser quand tu dis un enfant peut changer de nom pour multiples raisons. La mère de mon enfant a changé son nom de famille en 2017. Fait que c'est possible. C'est un genre de road-like puzzle game. C'est le graphique particulier. Hein? Oh, what the fuck. Abyssus.
Okay, Michael Swaim still here for the Awesome Indies showcase, coming to you from an undisclosed location, far from any balls or other beach-related hazards. What was that? Oh, no.
Ton père aussi a changé de prénom quand il était plus jeune.
Anyway, you just saw the world premiere trailer for Abyssus, a brand new FPS, and now we're going to check out some indies set in medieval times, before volleyball or basketball were even invented. Must be nice. Let's take a closer look at the Serpent Rogue, Arcadian Atlas, and Evil.
Oh, God.
Peggy 7.
Il essaie d'être drôle, c'est un peu drôle, mais il n'y a rien qui va battre la conférence de Revolver Digital du E3 là, en termes de comédie. Là. C'était une des seules fois que j'ai vu une conférence de jeux vidéo drôle, mais pas cringe. C'était comme une des meilleures conférences du E3 juste à cause que c'était drôle. C'était des sketchs. Puis la production était quand même bonne sur les sketchs. Les jokes étaient bonnes. I guess si t'engages des vrais acteurs. Ah, tu l'as vu la conférence de Devolver, 8-Bits? The Serpent Rogue. C'était vraiment bon en tout cas leur conférence. Team 17.
We both knew this day was coming. A day to choose between that tyrant.
Qu'est-ce qu'on regarde en ce moment? On regarde le Indie, le Awesome Indies de IGN qui est présenté au Gamescom en Allemagne. Donc c'est une conférence avec plein de trailers de jeux indie. Là. Qui à date, honnêtement, il n'y en a pas beaucoup qui m'ont accroché malheureusement. Il y en a un qui a fait ah ok sur God, genre 25 jeux. Mais je suis pas un gros joueur de jeux indie, fait que. Juste en a un autre que je suis comme. Hein?
Shuffle the Atlas.
Hein?
I'll give you war.
Arcadian Atlas. Arcadian Atlas.
You've traveled far, but you finally made it to your new home. The town of Evil. Excited to start your new life? Well, not so fast.
Ah, t'as le droit à ton avis, Chéris.
Evil is filled with mysterious murders, and we need your help.
Un ou l'autre me laisserait personnellement indifférent, mais...
Such as the seer, trapper.
Mais c'est le move à faire. Si j'aurais été le président de la compagnie, mettons, j'aurais fait le même move, tu sais. Après, que ce soit de bonne foi ou pas, là, c'est une autre histoire, là.
Gather at the center of town and share your accusations with the others. Once accused, place your votes and throw the convicted in the cage to be judged. Be sure not to wrongly accuse someone, because if you are wrong... Hey, are you listening? Can't you see what's happening right now? Someone is literally on fire. On with you! Go! Go! Go buy a tripwire for your house or a lock for your door.
C'est quoi, RuneScape? C'est quoi ce jeu-là?
Take on quests to restore order and explore areas like the fortress ruins to gather resources you need to craft items like protection potions, antidotes, or even a vial of deadly poison. As night falls over evil, chaos will roam its streets. Without protection, you may fall victim to those who roam the night. If you're lucky enough to be woken up, run for as long as you can.
Je sais pas, mais je veux une brioche.
If you survive the night, hurry to the town center. Share with the others what you saw. With careful thinking and a little luck, you'll be able to discover and rid of the murderers who plague the town.
Les bonhommes peuvent pas s'empêcher de faire des mini-pas de côté, de gauche à droite ou de l'avant à l'arrière, on dirait.
Death is not the end in evil. If you are unlucky enough to face an untimely death, you'll awaken into the underworld. A new world for you to explore.
Ça, c'est la twist du jeu.
Being dead in evil does not mean you are left to watch the living continue on with their days. Your new world is filled with new adventures and spirits that need your help. Revisit the world of the living and help out these.
Ah, c'est un genre de loup-garou, ok, j'avais pas catché.
For their lives.
La nuit, il y a un tueur, puis tu le dénonces avec la cloche. Ok, ok.
This currency allows you to learn new abilities to help and alter the fate of the living.
Oh.
It is up to you how you want to help out the other players. Awaken an endangered citizen to save them from death.
Ça a-tu déjà été en alpha ce jeu-là ou quelque chose? Ça me dit quelque chose, vaguement, là.
Heal them to get the upper hand. Being among the dead no longer counts you out of the fate of the town of evil. So the question is, what will you do amongst the dead?
Evil.
Coming up next on Awesome Indies, 10 more big trailers for our grand finale, plus even more Gamescom coverage on Gamescom Studio after that. Hope you'll join us. It's up. I hate Venice Beach.
Gamescom 2021 is presented by USAA Insurance.
Wow. Sur la page de Steam de Evil, c'est Art thou sus in the multiplayer social deduction game Evil? You can live out your evil side and commit stealthy murders. Ah, c'est ça, c'est sorti. C'est sorti le 3 février. Je pense que j'en ai déjà vu on stream de ce jeu-là. Ou entendu parler peut-être.
Whether you're on IGN.com, the IGN app, YouTube, Facebook, or Snapchat, we've always got you covered. IGN, the #1 source for all games and entertainment fans worldwide.
In a world with non-stop news about Marvel, DC, Star Wars, you need a show with accurate reporting, hard-hitting commentary, and...
Me, Akeem Lawanson, the host of IGN's news show, The Fix Entertainment. Whether it's the latest superhero scoop, film fiasco, or anime announcement, I'll be here covering all the breaking movie, TV, and streaming news that matters most to you. Make sure to catch The Fix Entertainment on IGN for your fix of entertainment news. Let's drop it.
If you're not following IGN on social media, what are you waiting for? We're constantly updating our feeds to bring you the latest news, gameplay, custom original content, the best user-generated videos and art, memes, and a whole lot more. Be part of the conversation throughout the year. Follow IGN on Instagram,
Parce qu'il manque pas de pub sur leur stream.
TikTok, and Snapchat.
What's up, everyone? Sydney here to bring you a little update about the future of IGN on YouTube. We've been listening to your feedback, and it seems like some of you are more into games, while others are more interested in movies and TV. So we got to thinking about it and decided, why not both? Our main channel will still bring you all the biggest news, reviews, previews, and trailers to keep you up to speed on the most important highlights. But if you only want games content 24/7, head over to IGN Games. Movies and TV, more your thing? Check out IGN Movies and TV. More channels, more of the stuff you love, more IGN.
Ah. J'ai probablement rien entendu.
2021 is presented by Pluto TV, free to watch.
Hi, Michael Swaim here for the Awesome Indies Showcase, coming to you from as far away from Venice Beach as our film license legally allows. This is our showcase of all things indie, and we've still got 10 amazing trailers to share with you before we get out of here. Remember, if you want to learn more about our sustainability project, Gamescom Forest, revel in some Gamescom memories.
Je trouve ça drôle qu'ils sont comme on est à Venice Beach, yeah! Puis là tout le long ils diss sur Venice Beach.
Next up, 3 indie trailers that could not be more unique. We'll start things off with Dice Legacy, a game about building up a quaint village in a ring world using dice rolls. Okay.
Dice, le nom me dit quelque chose. Dice Legacy.
Fate brought us here.
Yeah, c'est bien nice ça.
Stranded on this unknown continent.
Survival City Builder.
Fate conspired against us. But together, we built a settlement. We ventured into the unknown. We gathered knowledge. We established a society.
Ah, ça
We
m'intéresse.
survived harsh winters and resisted the onslaught of a mysterious population. We conducted experiments.
Ça me fait penser à un board game qui s'appelle Dice Forge, mélangé avec un autre board game qui s'appelle Stone Age, l'âge de pierre.
To escape our fate. Fate. Oh, cruel fate.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Alright. Looks nice. Lui, je vais aller rajouter à ma liste de jeux que je veux jouer. S'il est sur le site web, probablement pas encore.
Welcome to the first day of your
Ah,
exciting
il est là.
career at United Corporations. You'll collaborate synergistically in a team of 3 to meet company objectives. Teamwork and strategy are key. Utilize
La gestion, yep,
drone
c'est pour moi.
technology to assist coworkers and identify competitors. You'll learn to disrupt, circle back, employ cloud-based solutions, and take
Cloud-based
discussions
solution.
offline. We're not a faceless corporation. Just ask one of our thousands of HR executives. Your future is
HR.
bright at United Corporations. Lorem ipsum dolor.
To 5, a new shooter with 3 teams of 3. Download now on Steam.
9 to 5, ok. Ça va l'air chill. Against the storm. Un autre jeu de gestion. Roguelike Cities Builder. Play each game differently. I guess ça a l'air pas pire ça. Je trippe pas vraiment le style graphique, mais.
See, just when you thought indie games couldn't get any more specific, in rolls Against the Storm. A game where humanoid beavers strive to rebuild their civilization on a planet where it never stops raining. Huh! What do they think of next? I am agog. In fact, I think I need 3 more indie trailers to snap me out of it. Here comes a fresh take on Rampage, plus 2 more for good measure.
Rampage. Oh, c'est Rampage là? Pair of Emma Solus. Salamandra. Co-op chaos. Destroy everything. Terror of Immasaurus. Big note for me.
Hey there, my name's Todd Darcy. I'm the solo developer at Fox Studios, and for the past 3 years I've been working on a game called Fallen Frontier. It's a sci-fi strategy game that just mixes the close action of naval combat as well as the grand scale of building throughout a star system. It focuses heavily on line of sight mechanics and really visceral combat systems that are layered upon each other. So you'll see projectiles bouncing off of ships, penetrating the whole way through, oxygen venting out the other side. You'll see crew trying to get out, and you'll see these really large explosions, and the ships just get torn apart by physics and they go everywhere. It's fantastic to watch. There's a whole bunch of celestial bodies and a whole range of other places to explore, like a nebula. Ships travel faster than light. They have to jump between points and they consume fuel. Crew have to eat, so they consume food, and of course ships spend munitions whenever they fire. So there's all of these logistical considerations to actually think about when you're actually playing the game. So it's got a lot of the classic things that you would find in a normal RTS, like base building, but it also borrows different elements from the 4X genre, such as ship design, and you can actually come into this ship editor and you can change the different types of weapons that you put on. These all get unlocked via research, and you can just have these custom configurations to just really suit your actual purposes for your flotillas. Further to that, you've also got ship internals as well. So every ship has a bridge, crew quarters, jump drive, engine, stuff like that, and again you can unlock different components and apply these to every ship just to have a really unique customized flotilla. But you can also add special abilities like the ability to lay a minefield, or perhaps attach a ship to maybe the underside of an asteroid, so it can lay in wait and perhaps do a bit of an ambush or perhaps do a bit of recon. There's really a whole bunch of different options, and it's just really exciting just to have all of these things jammed into sort of an old school RTS. As well, you've got crew, so you've got both enlisted and also command crew. So command crew are really important. They are physical objects on the actual ships, so they can be killed, injured, and they can also be upgraded too, so they can learn perks and skills that will enhance the ships. And here we've got a ship just jumping into the combat area. As mentioned previously, they are physicalized objects, so they're going to push through different asteroids. Projectiles will bounce off of space stations and ships. Some will penetrate through and cause internal damage. Ships can be disabled or they can be destroyed depending upon what kind of damage they actually take. So you'll see ships just starting to lose control and just sort of list away into the distance. You'll see crew trying to actually just escape, which can be captured if it's an enemy crew, or they can be rescued if they're friendly crew. In the event that you capture crew, then they can be interrogated, and perhaps you can find out some different bits of information about your opponent's ship movements, or perhaps their actual installations. So we can see this space station that's just been destroyed. You need a classic blue light for a big explosion. It's almost a requirement for a science fiction. And you just see this hulking mass just on fire with smoke and flames going everywhere.
J'aime vraiment le style graphique.
So yeah, that just kind of sums up what Falling Frontier is, just this visceral space combat experience. Thank you for taking the time to check this out, and yeah, just look forward to
Je rajoute ça dans ma liste.
Thank you so much.
Falling Frontier.
Hello Gamescom, my name is Michał and I'm the communication manager for Timberborn, which is a post-apocalyptic city builder full of beavers. Timberborn is set on Earth, where humans are gone but beavers are not. The world alternates between wet and dry seasons, and the beavers use their engineering skills to survive the deadly droughts. Timberborn is coming to early access very soon, and today we're gonna show you the second playable beaver faction. Enjoy!
Timberborn. Nice name. Ouais, le setting de castor, je suis comme ok, mais c'est un truc de gestion, fait que. J'aimerais ça que ça parle de Paralives. Paralives, c'est un jeu ça? Industrial log piles. C'est quand même joli, mais c'est du déjà vu, on s'entend. Ben avec les castors, c'est assez original, là. Ok.
See? Just when you think indie games can't get any more specific, up comes Timberborn, a game about humanoid beavers striving to rebuild their civilization on a world stricken by cataclysmic droughts. Huh, that sounds familiar. Oh well, must be
Paralives, c'est un jeu qui risque de faire un peu compétition avec les Sims. Ah ouais. C'est vrai qu'il n'y en a pas eu, hein, un jeu qui a essayé de faire compétition, me semble. Ce qui est assez surprenant quand tu y penses. Ok, ben oui, je vois ça, là. Ça a l'air super cute. J'ai pensé à Factorio aussi pour Timberborn.
This is a different time. Filled with castles and high stone walls.
with great temples in honor of a god you do not know. And heresy is swiftly punished. While magic hides in mountain caves and deep forests. Away from mortal eyes.
Oh God.
Where will you go, Torchbearer, to continue your story?
Les jeux dans le genre Factorio, perso, c'est le genre de jeu qu'après 1 heure, je m'arrête. J'aimerais peut-être ça faire une game de RimWorld on stream. Qui est pas comme, exactement comme Factorio, mais...
So full of lively taverns.
J'ai l'impression que RimWorld, j'aimais vraiment ça, puis à un moment donné, j'ai comme arrêté vraiment sec. Parce que j'ai comme trop joué, trop rapide, genre beaucoup d'heures trop condensées. C'est vrai, les animaux qui font des choses par en arrière sur le tableau, d'accord.
Dungeons of the Grand Inquisitor. Where imprisoned immortals are caged. Or enter the castle of the Knights Templar. Who will accompany you on this journey to save the past of the Celts from the future? Find and awaken these old souls, for the fate of magic is at stake.
The Waylanders, on a absolument... Je sais pas, ça va être un jeu de quoi.
Welcome to Enlight. Thanks, IGN.
Enlight. Break through and outlast shifting, twisting chaos.
What the fuck?
All you need to do is get 5 hoops. Releasing next month, 1 player. What's new? We've improved the graphics to 4K, and we've improved performance so it runs at 120 frames per second on good machines. This is the outside bonus level. You can travel freely anywhere you want. Take your time, you can't be hurt. It's a break from all the chaos.
La voix off est tellement weird.
Going on. Your goal is just to find the hoops and have the level finishes.
What the fuck, man? Quel trip de... Wow!
And now we're going to return back to the regular game. And I'm just going to let the game speak for itself here.
T'as-tu marqué wishlist on Steam? What the fuck?
Big thanks to IGN for highlighting our game. Thanks, IGN.
The flood. I don't remember when it started. Most of
C'est quoi le nom? Enlight?
Others came knocking at my door.
What
we
the
started
fuck?
to rebuild a village, but
Enlight. Okay.
Take refuge in the lighthouse, quickly.
Si le but du jeu c'est de saigner du nez, c'est mon cas, ouais. C'est ça, moi aussi j'étais comme les effets sont nice, mais tu fais quoi? Il dit que tu trouvais les rings?
And storms turn weeks of effort to dust. We won't let it get us down. Where there's life, there's hope. With each new arrival, we build new buildings, develop new skills.
C'est vrai que ça fait penser à sp0kn, hein?
So that no one goes to bed hungry. We're holding on. And until the next storm.
Dilvian wins. L'affaire, c'est que j'aime vraiment les jeux de gestion.
Just when you think indie games can't get any more specific, in blows Diluvian winds.
Mais j'aime vraiment les jeux de gestion, mais pas en 2D de même. J'aime ça les jeux de gestion de haut, que tu as vraiment ta ville, tu sais.
Beaver fever, mark my words. And yet somehow they all look good. You know, I might be delirious from volleyball blows to the head, or maybe it's about time to wrap up this showcase. Either way, we've got a real treat to go out on. And don't forget to stay tuned afterwards for more Gamescom studio coverage, which picks up right where we leave off. Now, here's an exclusive world premiere first look at Oaken.
Oaken?
High above the forest deeps, my beloved child sweetly sleeps.
Il peut faire avec moins de budget ces animations à peu près, hein? Hey, le terme roguelike, là, il est galvaudé partout. Ça me fait peur ce nom-là parce que j'ai ça mourir dans les jeux vidéo. Fait que quand je vois roguelike, je suis comme pas sûr. Okay.
Every dream has an end.
Buff.
Thus ends my solo beach day at fabulous Venice Beach, California.
Est-ce que tu viens jouer avec nous ce soir à Heroes of Hammerwatch, un bon roguelike des familles? Je suis pas sûr. Je suis encore pas sûr pour asseoir.
Up next, Gamescom rolls on with more Gamescom Studio. Remember, if you miss anything, you can catch up over at now.gamescom.global. Or turn your Gamescom
fait que le Future Game Show
/epics with an X. Thank you all so much. Gamescom Studio picks up right after the break. Oh!
Jesus Christ.
I'm okay. I think we still got it, right? We got that?